Morning, friends. We made it to the hotel at about 2 a.m. It was a long drive, but we survived. And yeah, we had a decent night's sleep. Someone found it a bit warm in the room. Yeah, you did. But yeah, we're getting ready for the expo. Courtney's getting her outfit together. She's got this awesome bracelet thing. And I am as ready as I'm gonna be. I wanna go. There's an expo. Let's go. We made it. We're at the expo. We're just waiting in line here. Steve's inside. We wanted to come out and we'll make sure that we pay and, you know, give support and everything. So there's a good lineup. Lots of people already. It only opens at 9. It's 8:30 right now. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very busy, and I'm excited to see everything that's in there. So stay tuned. So the lineup goes around that side of the building, all the way around. There's Courtney. All the way around that side of the building, and then down all the way down there. We are all excited. This is the first expo in so long. We're starting. It's not too busy yet, but that lineup was long. Look at that frog. That is a frog. That's cane toad?
Yeah, cane toad.
Yeah, you had some of those.
Bluefoot marinus, yeah. Mine is a little bit.
Oh. There you go. You can have some toy snakes, Whitney. Oh.
Yep, got a exotic favorite, yeah.
Get those.
I finally got him a girlfriend this year, so like this thing. Yeah,
Wired Creations. Got reptiles. Baby ball pythons. Canadian constrictors. Oh, Canadian mouse man. Look at these. Here, check out that, eh? This is Quinnell's World, so they got some nice stuff. Hello! Oh man. I'm just doing a quick walk through now, and then I'm going to come back and look at all these. Look at that art. Isopods. Oh, those are cute. Bug guys. Ball pythons. Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at these. I'm gonna come back and do each table, but look at all the supplies I can get. Oh. Geckos. Oh, we're already really busy over here. Serpent addictions. I don't know what that table is, but good for them. Oh, and look at all this driftwood.
How did the speed pass holders get it?
Oh, wow. Ball pythons. Tarantulas. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go in and like check everything individually, and I will be back. Look at these two. The male's under there. He's a bit hiding right now, but look at this baby. Oh man. He's offering a really good deal on these two. So I've already got some Peter's banded skinks. I'm gonna take them home tomorrow. There might be a few more of those. This is an absolutely incredible table. These animals look so nice. Look at all of these I'm gonna come back and bug him even more after. But oh, what a great friends! I am here with the president of Paris, and you guys put on the show, right?
Yes.
So this is Brandon.
Yep.
And so you guys have put all this on today. And what can you tell me about Paris?
So Terrace is the Alberta Reptile Amphibian Society, so we do a lot. So Terrace has been around since 1984, so we have a long history of being around. Yeah, we've been around for a long time.
Okay.
It's been longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. I got voted in this year as the new president. I was vice president the previous year and just general board member previous to that. So there's been a lot of things that we've done recently. This year we voted to donate $7,500 towards education at the University of Calgary. So we have grants in our name now for the next 5 years to help with conservation, ornithology, and zoology education.
Okay.
So I think that's absolutely fantastic. We have also donated $1,000 to the Alberta Amphibian and Reptile Conservancy.
Okay.
So they're doing studies on populations of reptiles across Alberta. So I think that's also important, is helping support local conservation along with conservation in the rest of the world, because lots of animals are losing their habitat. So it's important to fundraise for that.
Yeah.
And then we're also working with other groups to monitor populations of animals of concern within the province, so rattlesnakes, bull snakes, and garter snakes as well.
Yeah.
So that's a project that's going to be up and coming that we're going to be partners with, so that's going to be really cool. I'm super excited about that. So people want to donate to that. All the donations that we receive go towards these projects. Terrace doesn't necessarily need the funding ourselves because we do well from the expo. So we also use some of the money that we get from the expo to donate to all these other programs that we were working with.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you guys do a spring expo as well, usually?
Yeah, we do a spring and fall expo normally.
Okay. Oh, I'm hoping to come back for the spring expo, so...
Well, hopefully if everything works out.
Yeah, so this is Terrace, and if you guys are around at the expo, you guys should come by. Oh, and there's a bonus. So it's never been on my channel, but I used to have a Colombian tegu. Okay. And he wasn't doing the best with me, so I sent him to Brandon, because Brandon does Colombian tegus. And he has other tegus too, and some amazing animals. And unfortunately, my tegu passed away right after getting to him. So obviously whatever had been going on before in his life, he just wasn't doing well. And Brandon wasn't able to help him out. But he is now an educational ambassador. And look at what Brandon did. This is absolutely beautiful. And what a good way to say, you know, you can still help out, you can still educate. Look at this. So that's my buddy. He was with me for, you know, about a year, and I'm happy that he gets to go on and continue educating people and showing off how amazing reptiles are. So thank you so much for letting me video and saying everything, and
thank you.
I will see you around.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Good show.
Hey y'all, so I know I said I was going to do every table individually, but after this, it literally got so busy I couldn't get at the tables. They were jam-packed with people on Saturday and Sunday. And I could get up to like 1 or 2 tables sometime on Sunday, but I couldn't get close enough to see everyone, and a lot of the tables were selling out of items. So unfortunately, this is kind of the biggest clip that I have showing everything off. And after this, it was just kind of sneaking in where I could, and I couldn't really get a lot of videos of everyone. But it was a fantastic show, and holy jeez was it busy. Great time.
Look at where Mr. Mouse gets to hang out. He's staying a day at the Petropolitan.
Very posh looking, isn't it?
Doesn't it? Here's Mr. Mouse. Goodbye, my friend. We're ditching you. Hey, Courtney.
What's up?
What are you excited about?
Excited to go to the zoo.
Where are we?
Calgary Zoo.
Wow.
I've never been to the zoo before other than the Cinepoint Zoo in Winnipeg, so I'm very excited to see a new zoo, see some new animals.
What do you think you're gonna see?
I want to see giraffes. That's exciting.
Okay, yeah.
Right there.
Hippos fling poo.
And there's hippos. Oh, watch for guard.
Steve wants to watch the hippos.
I want to see giraffes. I want to see hippos. I want to see. I'm good. Anything. It's cool. Having a good day.
I want to see Komodo dragons.
There we go.
So, let's go. We are at the Calgary Zoo. We're going in. Look at this monster. God, he's gorgeous.
Okay, good job.
He's huge. Hi, buddy. Last time when I saw them, they were so much smaller. Oh, he's stunning. Yep, this is the one Steve wants, right? Oh, look at you. You're huge. The camera does not capture how big you
You
are.
gotta like put like your hand up so they can see your hand.
But even then, it's still. Look at him.
Don't bang on the glass.
Hi, buddy.
Like when he walks out, he just digs in.
You are stunning. I love the yellows.
He smells the food, see there's chicken up there.
Yeah. Just gotta find it.
Oh,
That's impressive.
he knows exactly where it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that chicken is ex-chicken. Oh, beautiful. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh. This one is white-handed gibbons? Yeah. One over there. And there. Oh.
Really big if you had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hey friends. So instead of hearing the kids yelling in the background and us making terrible jokes at each other, I figured I would do a voiceover while you get to watch the animals and talk a little bit about some of the stuff you don't see on the camera. So, um, one of the one of the best things to me about going to a zoo is seeing the enclosures. I would love to be an enclosure designer. So seeing what people have made and how they've made it, um, I just wish I could see the behind the scenes all the time on how they're building these enclosures and making them safe, but also so realistic, especially like the fake walls and type stuff. Um, what plants do they use? What, natural bits do they include to make the enclosures so much more alive? Yeah, you can tell I just want to nerd out about it all the time. And the Calgary Zoo had some very nice enclosures. It was it was definitely a step up from like the Assiniboine Zoo has the Journey to Churchill where we've kind of upgraded a bit, and there's a few good enclosures, but the Calgary Zoo there was a lot of nice enclosures that really made me kind of nerd out. Um, I think one of the best parts of this zoo trip is that we actually met up with one of the zookeepers in the Asian exhibits, and he and I nerded out about reptile lighting, about um, zoo enclosure design, about uh, things like, so I'm in the building industry, and we learn about things that people use for buildings for people. And I'm always looking at them and going, how could this be adapted to use for animals? Because that's just who I am. And uh, getting to talk about that with another big nerd was really fun. I think Steve and Courtney were just kind of like, okay, you guys need to stop now. But I got to add him on Facebook so he and I can nerd out even more. And um, that was just, it was super exciting. Um, Another interesting thing that I found out is that, so because zoos only transfer to other zoos, there is an issue where they don't necessarily breed things, even if those things are critically endangered and they need more in the wild. Well, the zoos have them, but unless they're part of a program that is sending them out to the wild, they just don't breed them. So at one point, you'll see a clip of someone weighing some baby tortoises, and those tortoises, they are, yeah, critically endangered. Um, that's Courtney showing me a spiny plant. So these tortoises, yeah, but they only breed, one or two a year because they just don't have anywhere to take them. And that's insane to me that we haven't figured this out yet. How either to get them into more hands so more breeding can happen, or to get more programs happening so that these animals are getting back out into the wild. Although, again, one of the big issues is what wild is left. You have to protect the wild before you can put the animals back out there. So that's a huge thing that I think a lot of people don't consider. Um, I know there's some people that are like shut down zoos or whatever, and it's like put the animals back in the wild. There's not a lot of wild left for some of these animals. And one of the big things about zoos is if you don't know the animals, you don't care to protect their wild spaces. Um, and related to that is uh, zoos don't have a lot of reptiles. It's in comparison to the big animals that people come to see, the reptiles, they're just not, I guess, as popular. And so the zoos don't have the kind of collections of reptiles that private keepers do. Um, which is just kind of too bad. Oh, there's the person weighing these baby tortoises, and God, they were so cute. These things, even full grown, are like the size of your hand. Perfect pet tortoise, but you can't get them as pets because they're critically endangered. And yet the zoos have more than they can deal with. It's such a strange, it's not a conundrum, but just, one person has too many, other people don't have them. It's a weird situation, I guess. This giraffe was hilarious. He was going for the tree and then eating the bush, and um, very clever about avoiding that electric fence. Um, so yeah, it is kind of disappointing to me that the zoos don't have more reptiles, but I can see why. And unfortunately, that means I can't just steal all their knowledge when it comes to how to build reptile enclosures. I have to steal knowledge from other people instead. And yeah, so what else happened at the zoo? There was, yeah, I nerded out with that guy for a while. I think Steve and Courtney were just like, please let us stop, let us go. Um, but it was so great to meet him. And this trip, the entire trip, I met so many people that I got to nerd out with and made some great business connections, made some just great new friends. Um, so this is the zoo was a fun part of the trip, but it was just one part, and um, God, what else can I say? I'm kind of at a loss for words, just remembering everything at the trip. And, I'm not the best videographer. I'm sure the video is mediocre at best, but I hope it captures some of the awesome animals that we got to see. And I just hope that, maybe the video's enjoyable. If you do watch this, let me know what you think about my videos. That would be so helpful. Either leave a comment, which is great for boosting my YouTube views, or just message me and tell me, what you think I could do better, what you think was good. And I would absolutely appreciate that tons. So I'm gonna finish talking here soon, but this day 2 was incredibly busy. Like, the videos I got only show a tiny bit of it. It was go, 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 nonstop. And again, just absolutely incredible. And day 3 is going to be, we go see the largest pet store in North America. It used to be the largest in the world. You get to meet up with some people there and nerd out. I get to see some family members, so that was a huge treat for me. Obviously, had not seen them in forever. Getting to see family, such a good feeling. And then I'm gonna have to do a video on coming home, and I might have added to the collection, so gonna have to do something with a video on that. But and then of course there's all the cleanup or catching up on all your animal chores that you have to do when you're back. So yeah, I had to catch up on mine. Thankfully Ricky was home and she looked after my animals for me, but then we went over to Steve and helped him catch up on some of his. And so yeah, there's still a few more videos coming out. I hope this one is decent and enjoyable, for all that it's, just lots of clips of cute animals. And yeah, I want to say thank you again for just all the support. My day 1 video is got almost at 100 views. That's kind of mind-blowing to me, since I'm just kind of doing these videos to talk to, friends and family. And if you're watching, you're one of my friends. It's even if we don't know each other, that's how I've liked to view this. So thank you again for the support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for if you subscribe, that's fantastic. If you leave comments, always appreciated. And I hope you're staying safe and being well. Hope, one of the clips of animals made you smile. And hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much, friends. Bye-bye.
They're having a meeting.
Right?
All right, President and Vice President, what are we doing tonight?
We're discussing how to take over the world.